Hi, this is Majin, and here's my comic pull list for July, 15th? 2015. Now, my comic store yet again jacked me up from titles that I potentially would have wanted. They claim that the titles just sold out, but it really makes me wonder what the hell is going on. Like, when I'm looking at the shelf, I see, like, a huge stack, like, we're talking about, like, this size stack of Doomed #2. But there's no Hail Hydra, no Years of Future Past, no Guardians of Nowhere. I'm like, are you kidding me? Guardians of Nowhere is Guardians of the Galaxy. And, they claim that I got a copy, but it sold out. Years of Future Past, I got a copy, but it was sold out. The Hail Hydra, it's gone. Sold out. Never got that one. They threw out two Star Wars books from, weeks ago, like Darth Vader and Star Wars, making you think that, hey, this is new. To fill up the space, empty holes. There's no Where Monsters Dwell 2. I'm just like, God dang. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll try the other comic store in my area. So I go to Yelp first, just to see what Yelp has to say. And their average rating, but all I'm seeing in there is no customer service, no customer service. People don't acknowledge you when you come into the store. People don't acknowledge you when you leave the store. Employees are outside spending all this time smoking and coming into the store, and it just reeks. And then every once in a while, you do see, I don't know what these people are talking about. I've had great service, which I know how comic stores work. Either you get, there's three extremes in this case. You're either going to get the type of employee who always is like, hey, how you doing? When you come in, you get the ones that are self-absorbed. And then you do get a small fraction of the people who are also just like, they have their favorites and that's who they acknowledge. Now, I can say this, that I have shopped at that shop that I looked at. I've gone in there a few times. Sometimes I've bought stuff, sometimes I just looked around. Never once did somebody say, hello? And nobody ever said, hey, come back, do you need help, anything like that. I always pretty much had to get what I wanted and leave, or else I had to ask for help. I never had any of that stuff. So I tend to believe the Yelp reviews on this one. But, man, I'm just like, it's like you're trapped between a freaking rock and a hard place, It's like, I don't understand why, there's, every DC book is there, every DC book is in full force. Like, there's more copies of some of these titles than are ever going to sell. And I go to Marvel and there's like holes everywhere. It's like, I understand it's difficult to make buying decisions because of the crossovers, not the crossover books, the newness of titles, but DC, oh my God, he had stacks, huge stacks of every single DC book, and that when they did their Convergence tie-ins and stuff, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I don't know. Part of me is almost tempted just to give up and just go online and buy my books that way and just suffer because they're a week late type thing. I just don't get it. I really don't understand. But anyways, let's take a look at this week's books. Okay, we have Death Head #1. I can just say this. This is my quick review of this. Without rating it, this book was a disappointment for me. The Plague Plague Doctor is a freaking scary looking creature being. I understand it's a human with the mask, and I understand the mask and the plague, the Black Plague. I get all that stuff, but that's what makes it creepy. And the art style does not fit this book, and I'm like already done with it. Secret Identities #6. Superman and Wonder Woman #10. Justice League #42. Martian Manhunter #2. Robin, Son of Batman #2. Green Lantern, The Lost Army 2. In theater #3, Years of Future Past, number 3. Planet Hulk, number 3. Today's remaining showtimes, 5 p.m., 8:30, and 12:20. Siege, number 1. Starring Abigail, Captain Marvel, and the Carol Corps, number 2. Guardians of Nowhere, number 1. And this is a freaking Bendis book, and they ran out. Inhumans, another book they ran out of. Number 3. Captain Britain and the Mighty Defenders. No more showtimes. Battle World, number 2. Sorry, number 3. Anyways, this is my haul. Let me know what you guys picked up. I know I ranted a little bit. Like, share. I do the podcast with Con Freaks and Geeks. More stuff later. Until next time.